What's up, guys? My name is Doug McWilliams, and I'm the author of The Evolution of Love: How a New Paradigm Frees Us from Fear So We Can Love Openly. I think this book is going to help a lot of people. It's just a novel way to think about it, and that's why I call it New Paradigm. It's a new concept, a new framework to understand love, because I think too much and too often as a society, we celebrate this primitive romantic love, falling in love, and it's beautiful. It's fun. Give it its due. It's a wonderful feeling. It's just like a drug. It is a chemical reaction in the brain. But we've been misled about the nature of this primitive feeling, and thus set up unrealistic expectations that it's going to last forever. And so just a lot of confusion about this concept. The book's available for 99 cents through Amazon. I know it's going to help a ton of people. Whether you agree with my ultimate conclusions about marriage or not, there are some insights there and some science that should help you. And I want to talk in this video about the issue of cheating. Again, I think I have just something that you don't hear very often. And the reason I wanted to write this book and share my view is because I've got to a point in my life and I call myself a relationship expert. No, I've never been married, nor would I ask to be married. Oops, for the focus to come back in. But I've been in a ton of relationships, and I love them all. I love them still. And so let's go ahead and I'll define what my definition of love is. It's not the primitive romantic love, which is great. I've had that too. I just mean it's the deepest level of caring about someone else. When you care so much, they feel like they're part of you. And that's the recognition of the deep reality. We are connected. So love only goes so deep. It's the same love you have for your closest friends and family. And when you love someone like that, no matter how excited they make you feel, how alive they make you feel, no matter how much you want to be with them, no matter how much they inflate your ego, what's more important than that is you want them to be happy and you want them to be free. And only when you can honestly express that and think that can you have a healthy, fun relationship. And for me, no one can rock my boat if they cheat on me or decide they don't want to be with me or leave me. It's not because I'm arrogant. It's just because I'm realistic about things. I know, as cool as I am, and with my issues, right? We're all cool. We deserve great partners. But I have a healthy self-esteem. I like myself. That said, I don't expect that any one woman is ever only going to want to be with me for years and years or a lifetime. I just don't think that's realistic. I think that human nature has wired us such that we will want to be with other people sexually, absolutely, and even just socially. I don't want to be around the same people all the time, the same person. I think, in fact, when you say live with someone and sleep in the same bed for months and years on end, it's got to be hard to keep any kind of spark alive, or just you're going to get on each other's nerves. And so, finding out that a girl I'm with, wants to be with someone else is not going to shock me. If Brad Pitt or George Clooney or some rock star wanted to be with her, I think she'd want to probably be with them. There's other attractive, cool people out there with a lot going for them. I don't lose face knowing that. I don't feel less of myself. I am what I am. I'm not, 6.5 foot tall model or jock. I can be pretty absent-minded, messy. So I'm not the most attractive guy ever. And just in human nature, our brain craves novelty. What's novelty? It's newness, new experiences, new people, new ideas, new conversation. And I think this gets off to a tangent, but this recognition is important in your life. To live a full life, you got to know you're going to want to do new things in your life. We abhor stagnation. Think about that phrase, familiarity breeds contempt. I think there's a lot of truth in that. That's not to say you can't be happy with one person for a long time, but you've got to give each other space. And I think that women and men really trip out and take a blow to their ego. My partner, my husband or wife cheated on me, as if that's somehow a blow. That says nothing about you, okay? You could be the sexiest man or woman alive. your partner's still going to be tempted to cheat. And if they do, it's not a reflection on you, your value or worth or sexiness. That's just a reflection on them and their weakness. But at times we're all weak, especially if they're out drinking or doing drugs. If someone who, I'll say this, looking at my own, being honest with myself, if I'm out partying, drinking, and some ultra sexy woman is coming up to me, let me say this honestly, I've never cheated on anyone. When I get the urge, I'll break up first. But I'm just saying, it can be very hard. So let's be realistic about it. You will be tempted. Both of you will be tempted, no matter how great you are. Because I make this point in the book too. Think about the fact that you're alive right now, here on this earth. That means that every one of your ancestors, going back to the beginning of time, had to live to be old enough to find a mate, to succeed at the whole, attraction thing, the dance, courtship, get successfully pregnant, raise that, baby to adulthood, to continue the process. Every one of them, or you wouldn't be here right now. The point is, this sexual attraction is powerful. It's extremely powerful. And that's another tangent I could say. As a society, I really think we need to be open and honest about that. I think we're so judgmental about, oh, she cheated or she had sex out of wedlock, or look at it. That's why we're here. That's why we're alive. Okay, it happens. Things happen. Sex happens. It's not shameful. It's not sinful. Nothing to be ashamed of. I think God wants us to have sex. I mean, otherwise there'd be no life on planet Earth. To do it responsibly. Getting off on a tangent there. So I really think that as you get to adulthood, you really ought to develop a self-esteem which says, I know what I am. I know my faults, my flaws, and my strengths. I like myself. I deserve a great partner. I deserve someone who's into me, who wants to be with me. And at some point, if she doesn't, for any number of valid reasons, it's not a blow to me. I'm not going to hate her. I'm not going to be upset or shocked or surprised. No, because I've been around this game long enough to know. I'm 44. I've been in lots of relationships. I've talked to lots of people about their relationships, and just connect the dots. Use your imagination. You're with someone for 10 years. No matter how much you have going for you, certainly men and women are different, right? I'll acknowledge that. For men, certainly attractive woman it catches your eye, and it's hardwired. Not saying you got to go chase it. I'm just saying the attraction is real. So anyway, the book's available for 99 cents. Why? Because I want to make a name for myself, to help people. So I can do what? Promote world peace, right? Master time travel, which I think we're very close to. What else? My big ambitions. I don't know, guys. I just want to help people. That's what we're here for in this game of life, to help one another. I know this book will help people. So read it, share it, comment, subscribe. Wish you well.